30 seconds in already, Mike.
Yeah, you said start the clock.
That's fine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, guys.
Welcome back to the show.
The show. I'm Cody,
I'm Chris.
and together we are the podcast next door.
Next door.
I'm not even going to try to say it with you anymore.
Yeah.
That's how done I am with that.
I'll always just let you down.
Well. That's okay. I still love you.
So today's episode is just a quick little fun episode.
All right.
You gotta make a face so I can grab it for the thumbnail.
No, because I always look fat in the thumbnails.
Well, that's why you gotta make a good one so I don't have to grab bad ones.
So you chose to grab the bad
I
ones.
choose the ones where you're like laughing and having a good old time.
All right.
So just like bring your face above the mic.
All right, hang on.
Like smile how you want to smile.
I'll
grab it.
Can I give a Wayne's World reference?
Yes.
Not that you have to go extreme close up, but I love in that movie when they go extreme close up. Whoa! So you can grab that.
So I can grab that one. Are you
can
sure?
grab that one. Well, if I look fat, it's my own fault. At least I know.
You asked for it.
Although, okay. Starting.
Disturbing
Starting
and starting.
January 1st, 12:01, I'm giving up fast food and candy for the whole year.
Cool.
With one clause. I can have Chipotle.
Santa Claus. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can have Chipotle, but I'm giving up my Big Macs, my French fries. I'm giving up Taco Bell. Giving up my tacos from Jack's. I'm giving up a lot. And candy. Notice how I said candy too.
Nice.
And I'm limiting my soda intake. I told myself if I can give up soda for 1 year, I can go back on clear soda. So I'm not going to drink Coke anymore. Dr. Pepper's gone.
But not like hog wild, just like every
Oh,
once in a while
January
kind of
1st,
thing.
I'm going balls deep.
Okay.
I'm going to get nauseous off soda. I'm probably going to throw up. Like how most people are alcoholics.
Yeah.
I'm going to treat every can like it's a beer and I'm an alcoholic.
Okay.
I might shotgun a cherry Coke.
Cool.
That's going to be
You
fun.
can do that thing where you like hit it and like
That's what a shotgun is.
Oh.
And then, yeah, so you go like, and then you, it's very dangerous
cool.
because there's metal in your mouth
Well, yes.
and it can slice and dice you.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Okay.
I'm excited.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be hard for like 3 days and then it'll be fine. It gets out of your system.
Gosh, I
Because
hope so.
I did that. I got off like pounding like sugar every day.
Mhm.
But like Thanksgiving's been tough because I've been like eating a lot more sugar. I've been like over at your place having soda and stuff. And
This is true.
I've been feeling like crap these last few days.
You're welcome.
And so you realize like how much discomfort you live with when you were eating that crap.
Okay, here's a question though. You're kind of my coach in this. Can I have pie and cake too or not? Because I said candy.
Like in moderation.
No, should I give up cake and pie also?
Oh, at the same time?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, get rid of all of it.
Oh man. All right.
Why
Cake,
not?
pie, ice cream.
I mean, you
candy.
could just dial back everything.
I think I'm gonna go cold
You know?
turkey on the candy
Because, like,
and just dial back on the cake
usually
and ice
when
cream.
people go cold turkey on stuff, they snap back. It's like 1 out of 10, they're successful.
How about if I give up heroin instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Cold turkey right now. Never have, never will. Boom, I'm cured.
Yeah.
I'm going to heaven.
So,
Okay.
yeah, but, that's good. I think that's good.
Thank you. So I need to get my Big Mac and French fry and 5-layer fix in now while I still can.
Yes.
I'm probably going to pound one with a Coke at midnight so that at 12:01
Nice.
I can give it, yeah. Welcoming back the soda, giving up the Big Mac. I think that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. That'll be
It's a
fun.
good idea, I guess.
Well, you, Hunter, and Justin are potentially coming
I'm
over
gonna
to
be
my
there.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
I want to play Monopoly.
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting we're gonna do that, and we're probably gonna have.
Maybe film it. I don't know.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Be
We'll-
like a
we'll have
live. We do a live streaming.
Oh, even
Just let
better.
people watch it.
And we'll have Endgame on in the background. We'll set it up to where.
Maybe not because that's like copyrighted.
Well, they're not gonna see it, but we're gonna watch it.
But you can't hear it. That's
Right.
copyrighted.
I'll mute it. We'll have subtitles. It's okay
Then what's the point?
because you're gonna hear us talk.
I know, but why would we have it on in the background? It's just going to distract me from playing the game.
Well, then sit to where you're facing me and the TV's behind you. Fine. Then we'll just have like Markiplier on in the background.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
That'd be awesome.
We can put someone on.
So they say that the best way to start 2020 was to put in Endgame on, and then at 12:01, Tony would say, "And I am
Spoilers.
Iron Man," and then he'd snap. And I'm assuming someone did that, and it made 2020 even worse. So don't do the whole, start this at 11:59 and 30 seconds. Yeah, stop doing that.
I've always done Lord of the Rings.
What's the part that happens at
two towers?
12:01.
So you do 2 towers, and right at midnight is when the king of Rohan says, "So it begins."
That's kind of cool.
And like the Battle of Helm's Deep starts.
Nice.
And it's intense. Yeah, it's pretty great.
I never saw Lord of the Rings or any of the Hobbits, and I never will.
Oh, wow.
Maybe I shouldn't say that because you and I are now pretty good friends, and I would absolutely
I think we should
watch
maybe
those
like
with you.
have you watch it, and we'll do like a reaction video. Can you stay focused for 3 hours watching the movie and reacting?
Yeah, probably. I fall asleep. Just wake up.
We'll try a reaction video.
I would very much enjoy that. But you, Hunter, and Justin have to be there.
Sure. Yeah, we'll all be there.
You hear that, white boys? I say that because their last name is White. It's not racial or anything.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we said a short episode. We're about halfway done already.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the listeners, tell our neighbors what we're going to be talking about today.
We're going to talk about our 3 favorite bands each.
And one song from each band.
Yeah. So we're going to...
that we love.
We're going to tell you what we like, and maybe share some new bands with you so you can like go out and experience the world of music.
I'm excited to hear your bands because, I mean...
yeah, we have very different tastes in music. I mean,
yes,
I think...
yes.
I think I can listen... like, I'm into your music, but I don't generally listen to it. But I don't think you ever listen to my music, and I don't even know if you're...
Your top band I love, but we agreed we were not going to do the same bands or the same songs,
samesies.
obviously. The second band I've heard of, and I've heard 1 or 2 songs. The third I've never heard of, but I'm always on the hunt for new music, but I'm on the hunt even more for new podcasts.
Well,
so that's why partly we started this one.
Oh, I forgot my hat.
He'll be right back. So Chris has some pretty cool bands. I've got even better bands, in my opinion. Oh, jeez.
I'm a hipster.
Probably never heard of it.
Got my floppy beanie. Yeah.
You know how close I was to wearing
Sup,
my own
dude?
beanie? I'm glad I didn't.
Sup, dude?
Just
wait.
this fresh haircut. Oh, gosh. And the no tie
There you go. Sup,
with your red glasses.
sup, dude? You know, like, let's just, like, chill, you know? Like, whatever.
You should put
It's whatever, man.
a Starbucks logo behind us.
Oh, I love Starbucks so much. It's totes my thing.
What's that meme? Fight the establishment, sent from my iPhone, sitting in Starbucks.
I am a true... So you go wear it like this, I guess.
You keep messing with it.
I'm
Hey,
a
did you cut your hair, by the way, since last episode?
No, it's grown out.
No, last time you had a mullet pulled back in a ponytail.
That was like a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. Did you cut your hair since? You shaved the whole head?
It was a wig.
Oh, so it was a wig.
Oh, I'm like...
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
All right. Why don't you start us off
Too hot for that.
with your 3
Yeah,
favorite
boy.
bands? Ready?
I am a true... now it's got dog hair all over
Oh,
it.
sorry.
I'm a true millennial. We millennials are hipsters.
Not even close.
So...
But you have every right to say that.
So, okay, my first band would be Ninja Sex Party.
Ah, what an interesting
sometimes
name.
known as NSP.
And what are their names in this band?
So there's Danny Sexbang and Ninja Brian, and it's kind of a comedy musical pair of singers.
That's a good way to put it.
I guess. Well, Brian doesn't really sing.
No. He does more of the
Dan sings.
middle finger stuff.
Yeah, so it's like it's very satirical. They're just kind of like pretending to be these like two like second-rate superheroes, I guess. And
Oh,
yeah, you didn't
Danny was
know
supposed
that?
to be a superhero also?
Yeah, they're both superheroes.
Oh,
But like
that makes more sense.
their whole thing is that they're always like saying they get with chicks and stuff, but like they're not that great at it because they're really just like kind of big dorks pretending to be cool, and which is kind of how they are in real life. But they're great. They're great guys, and they've been doing it a really long time. One of my favorite songs was hard to choose, but it's a bit of it's not too old, but it's not from their recent album. It's called "Release the Kraken." And it's just really funny. It's one of their few songs that like doesn't have a lot of language in it, like any. So it's good for like the children ears and parent ears.
Don't let your children listen to NSP.
Or parents. Yeah, I mean, it's about like hooking up and stuff. So not the song, but I mean their band.
I'm gonna throw a quick, small, mild-sized parental advisory on this one. Chris and I rarely swear, but the bands we listen to are not perfect. I'll just put it that way.
Are you kidding? I blankety blank and blank swear all the blanky blank in time. So
I would love if you would put the word censored over every time you said blank.
I will. Maybe not. But.
Yeah, because the last video you said sparkle and you didn't put one in. I was very upset.
So, yeah, I'm gonna put links for all the songs that we talk about today.
You're gonna link Barbie Girl for me, aren't you?
Sure. And Rick Roll.
Hey, Rick Astley and
Rick
what's up there? Oh, Friday. I'm gonna give 3 amazing bands, and Chris is gonna use Rick Roll,
and Totally My Life,
Barbie Girl, and Friday.
My Life.
I don't know what that one is.
Oh. You should
Maybe
listen to it.
No.
It's great.
No.
Maybe I'll play it in this episode.
Or as my son says, no.
Next up would be Death Cab for Cutie. They are
good band.
One of my they are like the top band that I've listened to, like hung on to, like for most of my life. I discovered them when I was in high school, and wow, I'm like old enough that I can say that from now back to high school, that's most of my life. Yikes.
Well, you were in high school, what, 12, 11 years ago?
2/3 of my life.
How many years ago did you graduate?
Too many.
12?
Mm-mm.
11?
Mm-mm.
More?
Yep.
13?
Yep.
Wow.
So.
You were 06?
07.
Oh. Okay.
Is that 13?
No, that's 12.
That's 12. Okay, so 12 years. So,
I mean, 12, 13.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Depends
a long time.
Because I just had my 10 year, and then I hit 11, so I'm working on 12. I think you're working on 13.
Sure. So, there's a whole album of theirs that came out when I was in high school.
Which one?
It's called Plans. And basically every song, except for one song on the album, is amazing. They're all these great songs. And the reason I like Death Cab for Cutie is because they are really good at like, well, Ben Gibbard, the lead, he's really good at writing music, and he's very clever in the way that he like creates lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like unique and different, I guess. Fresh. So one song I wanted to highlight was Brothers on a Hotel Bed, which is it's about basically the character in the song. I don't know who it's about exactly. I don't think Ben's ever said anything about it, but it's about like two lovers or like people in a relationship where they've been in a relationship for so long and like the flame has died out. And so like at the end of the day when they go to bed, they are laying on the bed like two brothers forced to share a hotel bed. You know, it's like awkward and weird and like uncomfortable, and you're just like, ugh, I never want to touch you. Like, don't ever. You like stagger the blankets. Do you have a brother? You don't have a brother.
You're the closest thing I have to a brother.
So with my younger brother, when we were younger, and we would like have to share a hotel bed when we're like road tripping or something with our family. It'd be like, so they got like the top sheet and the like, or it's the blanket and then the sheet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like one of us would sleep under the blanket, but on top of the sheet, and the other would sleep under the blanket and sheet. So we couldn't like touch each other. It was like protocol, you know?
Well, that's typical brother stuff. I vacationed with a friend of mine who I haven't spoken to in quite a while, but we went to Vegas and he tagged along with us, and he slept in his pants, his shirt, his jacket, his shoes, and he slept away from me. And I'm like, all right, you don't have to be. And I was in like, shorts and a t-shirt, nothing, and a pair of socks.
Yeah.
He was under the blankets. I had to be on top, and
I mean,
it was cold.
That lyric is just kind of like, it's just unique to me. It's like, well, that's something I've experienced, but I never would have thought to like put that in a song about like a relationship. It's interesting. So in my younger days, I tried writing a lot of songs, and so that whole album inspired me to write songs in unique, weird ways like that. So anyways, last band is Local Natives. They are pretty hipster. They're really good. I like them.
Says the hipster.
They have good lyrics, but I am very impressed by their sound, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really unique sounding to me. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a bunch of other hipster bands out there that sound similar, but
you've probably never heard of them.
The sound that they put out is just very like, I don't know, just like resonates to my soul. And I'm like, ooh. And favorite song of theirs is When Am I Gonna Lose You? Which I realized after I wrote them down and was like looking up like, what is the meaning of these songs, that these last two songs are kind of emo. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'm kind of emo. But because that one is When Am I Gonna Lose You is about how the songwriter, the main singer, he is kind of a pessimist, and like he's expecting his relationship, or well, back when he was dating his now wife, expecting her or expecting to lose her, I guess, in some way or another.
Right.
So, it just sounds really great. So definitely check that one out to listen. There's like 50 billion different versions of it. So
that's a lot.
Your turn, go.
Cool. So my list was relatively easy, just because a couple of the viewers out there know my taste in music, specifically one, Lanch. This should come as no surprise to you. First up on the docket, I've got one of the greatest bands to ever grace us from Southern California, Blink-182. And it didn't take me long to realize what my favorite song was, because this was off of their Untitled album, which is my favorite album. And the song is called Feeling This. Mark, the bassist, and at the time, Tom, the guitarist, went into two separate rooms. And they ended up both writing a song about a particular topic they both happened to be thinking about. Like I said, the song is called Feeling This. And it's kind of just like this angsty teenage anthem, where the music video takes place in a school for boys and girls, but it's also kind of like a prison, because the kids aren't treated well there. And, the band itself, they're pretty sweary. So
interesting.
Just keep that in mind when you go listen to them. Not every song they sing do they swear in, but I don't know. Their last two albums, they haven't sworn too much. So I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, Feeling This is just one of those songs where I can listen to it over and over again. Honestly, I've heard that song thousands of times by now, and it's gotten me through a lot. I love that song. It's very near and dear to me. I know Mark's parts, I know Tom's parts, and then near the end they intertwine Mark's verse with Tom's verse, and it just repeats a couple of times. It's really cool. A second band I'm really proud of. I found out about these guys, about 5 or 6 years ago when I was living in Utah. They're called The Story So Far. I wanted to throw at least one band in there that I know not a lot of people know about. They are fantastic. I believe they are also from California. I can confirm this at a later date. This comes off their self-titled album, and it's called Nerve. This was actually the second song I ever heard by them. The first song I ever heard was called Heavy Gloom, and that's a great song, but it's a bit sweary. It's a little screamy at times, but Nerve is just the lead singer, Parker. He's just got a lot of raw emotion in his voice, and he lets it all out, and he sings about, a past girlfriend and how he's trying to get over her, and
Are they a screamo band?
definitely not screamo, but there are times where, like, you can tell he's kind of letting out some angst. Like, his voice either goes a little high or a little bit low when he's yelling. Definitely not screaming. Like, I couldn't compare them to, like, Bring Me the Horizon, which is another band I absolutely love. They used to be a screaming band. Like, their lead singer, Oliver Sykes, he screamed a lot. But sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
And then to round us out, so go check out Blink-182, the story so far. Fall Out Boy. I love Fall Out Boy. They are phenomenal. I remember...
What song from the story so far?
Nerve.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the second song I ever heard by them. Great album. Even better song. Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy have been around a very long time. And I can remember it wasn't their first album. The first album I heard was From Under the Cork Tree because of my little sister.
Which one is the Going Down Swinging?
Sugar, We're Going Down. That is From Under the Cork Tree.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not the song I chose, though. Nor is that the album I chose. The album I chose comes out, it's called Folie à Deux, and that's French for something really cool. And you like that? The song I chose off that album is $20 Nosebleed, is because the way Patrick sings throughout it is really like very upbeat, and it's just a kind of a kooky, weird song. And then they actually featured Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco, another artist I love. He's on that song.
Early on, Panic at the Disco sounded a lot like Fall Out Boy, or vice versa.
He was a cover band for Blink-182. So was
Blink-182?
Mm-hmm. Brendan Urie is very good friends with both Mark Hoppus and Tom DeLonge.
Oh. Well, I said he sounded like Fall Out Boy.
Right, because he started off as a Blink cover band, and then he met Patrick and Pete in Fall Out Boy later on, and they kind of like, they all bounce ideas off each other.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
So they all worked together.
Kind of. And so Brendan Urie was featured on that song, and it's one of my favorites because near the end, their bassist Pete, who you don't hear a lot from, but he's the primary songwriter, he recites like this really weird poem where you can barely hear him in the background.
Weird.
And then by the end of it, he's screaming. So it's just, yeah. It's sometimes I like.
What's the name of that song that you like?
Screams. Are you not listening? $20 Nosebleed.
Well, it goes so long. Tell me the name of my songs.
Okay, hang on.
Have to write this.
Two Brothers on a Bed. I'll even close my eyes.
That's not the name of it.
Brothers on a Bed.
Nope. It's close, but it's not it.
Okay, close. Ninja Sex Party, Release the Kraken. And the last one was Something Natives. I can't remember what it's called. So who am I?
$20 Bleed?
Close. $20 Nosebleed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Brothers on a Hotel Bed. That's what I said.
You said Brothers on a Bed.
Okay. What are my artists and songs?
Blink-182. And then the story so far and Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, what are the songs?
Blink-182's Feeling This. Story so far is I don't know. I don't know who they are at all. Fall Out Boy is the $20 Nosebleed.
When Am I Gonna Lose You? Yeah, I would have never guessed that. All right, so we both missed one each. Nerve was the story so far.
Nerve. Not
nerd.
All right. So I hope, I mean, you don't have to like these songs, but if you're into it, then that's cool. Cause then like you just learned about something new and it's great for you too.
Exactly.
But if you don't like him, be cool about it. Okay. And like, be cool. Cause maybe other people like him.
And there's actually 4 spin-off bands from Blink-182 that were birthed. So there's plenty of other content out there by each of the bands.
Plenty of other stuff.
There's Blink-182, Plus 44, Boxcar Racer, Angels and Airwaves, Simple Creatures.
If you want to share your 3 favorite bands and the songs, the one song from each one in the comments, that would be awesome. We'd love to hear it, and we can share it all together as friends.
In fact, I'm going to call it now. I think Zachary Lanch will either get in touch with us through email, or he might even, if he's brave enough, comment on this video on YouTube. My favorite band is Green Day.
It's a
and
safe
then another
environment,
one is
okay?
Foxborough Hot Tubs.
Our comments
and the
are a safe
network.
environment. We shut down those trolls. So don't worry about it. There's
I'm
no fear.
Playfully calling out Lanch. I love that guy. He's awesome. Although Blink is much better than Green Day.
No judgments.
But without Green Day, you'd have no Blink. No, Lanch, there'd still be Blink.
All right. Well, it's like you wouldn't have Death Cab for Cutie without Postal Service. So
Was Death Cab inspired by Postal Service?
no, Postal Service was Ben Gibbard and I forgot what his name is now. Chris Walla.
Oh, they were in that band and then formed.
And then they were like, let's go like indie and became Death Cab and got 2 other guys. So
I have it on good authority that the lead singer of Sleeping with Sirens, Kellen Quinn, was part of a much smaller band way back in the day. And just before that band was about to make it, Kellen told them, I have to go take care of family business.
Wow,
and he flew out and auditioned for Sleeping with Sirens, and they hired him, and he quit the band the next day.
wow,
So
that was pretty jerky.
don't forget where you come from. Watch. That's a false story someone told me. Kellen's going to get in touch.
Probably. That'd be cool.
I
Real
would be
famous
terrified.
person.
Are you kidding me? Well, he is famous, but not my favorite band. I got some
All right.
bangers.
Let's call it there. Let's
Just
call it
under
a
a half
night.
hour. All right, guys.
I hope you enjoyed our show.
Stay classy. Be fun. And
Stay tuned.
make sure you tell your friends about us. Good night, guys.